think I did. How's it sound? Come on, the internet. I know you're not here. I know you're not hearing me. You can hear me? Okay. It's not coming through on the computer, and it's annoying to me. Bear with me a second. But if you can hear me, I guess we're good. Come on, me. It's a little muted, but like, what do you? It's about as good as I can hope for right now. Okay, I guess I just, so long as I speak up. I hit the X button, damn you. All right. How's it going, X Hunter? Douglas, thank you. Michael Lucario. Watching the Super Mario movie. What's going on, Random Letters? J3, what's up with you? But yeah, I guess we have, it's on Mirror. So, good. I opened this up through the YouTube app. I'm not sure if I can fix that from here. Thank you, thank you. I figured I should wear some of my, video game paraphernalia for the occasion. So here we are. Just gonna do one other thing here. I'm gonna get a little setup. But no, like some time ago, I thought I would just go ahead and like I wanted to show off my video game magazine collection, and I was just kind of tidying stuff up around the place today, and for my Good Friday, and that's what I did. And figured I'd show this off, but just let me get this to work the way I want. There, I can at least monitor the chat okay now. I'd really like the stream to not be mirrored. Actions on Steam. I'm also going to do that. I'm also going to do this. Can I... Oh. I should have just fed this through XSplit like I normally would. No, it's good. It's just mirrored on my end. Okay, you guys... Okay. This is so strange because then I opened up a regular view. It's like, okay, this isn't actually mirrored, but on my end, it's mirrored, and I don't know why. So I think we're okay. I just got to do one more thing here. Then we can get started. Go to the live feed. Get my secondary monitor in front of me here. Because I want to be able to monitor what's going on and the chat. I'm also wondering if I should try to get my other mic going, because I'm trying to just talk through the webcam mic, but I'm probably going to get mumbly, and I don't want to drown myself out here. So maybe I'm going to do this as well. So I hope you're doing all right, folks. Where do I even adjust that in here? Can I even adjust that in here? I forget how this works. Audio sounds good. Well, I'll just have to make sure I speak up. There, I just turned the audio off by mistake. What's that? Oh, send feedback. I want to send feedback right now. Anyway, I'll just make sure that I talk loud enough. I figured I'd show off my, my 2002. It's the GameCube. This is November 01. Luigi's Mansion. I'm not going to look too deeply into this one in particular. I just figured it was right here. It said it's here on it, and I figured that would make for a good thumbnail. There is a few magazines that I do have my eye on that I want to show off. But I have a whole bunch in this chest that I'm pretty sure is not going to eat me, but I mean, it hasn't yet, but it might. It might still. Okay, I need to also do this. There. All the thing I want to do. See, I've had this gigantic thing for a long time. Ugh. So that's the first bit. This is actually my yearbook from 2003. Can I find a 17-year-old me in here? Give me 1 second. Going on a brief divergent path here. Can I find my grad pic? Where am I? I'm right in the corner. I don't want to show off any of these other poor people who are subjected to my class. I am in there, believe me. Rayman 1 has a Japanese version. I did not know that. A specifically Japanese version. Yeah, here's some of the magazines on the top of my chest here. We got Nintendo Power, the Minish Cap. I have a lot of Nintendo Power because I had a subscription to Nintendo Power growing up. I had Nintendo Power. I also had Game Pro. I have a number of Game Pro ones. I'm also actually surprised to see this Expert Gamer right up here because this is like one of the few Expert Gamer magazines that I ever got. I can't remember a ton of what's in it. Okay, Resident Evil 2. There's like a Resident Evil 3 ad in here as well. How can I not find it already? Yeah, like OG Resident Evil 3 right here. Meg, you're a bit older. Yeah, tips and tricks. Oh, I got some tips and tricks here. Hopefully not ticks, but tips and tricks. Those Game Boy Vigilante 8. Did I see? Do my eyes deceive me? Dino Crisis. Right up here. I definitely went past the part that I thought that I saw. It's okay. This can go here for right now. Do I have any tips and tricks up here? Any other ones? More Nintendo Power. This is one of my first Game Pro magazines. This might be April 2000. I think I started getting these in January of 2000. When I see my first one, I'll know. Here's a National Geographic that I have as well in my chest. We got an official. None of this unofficial crap. We got an official game PlayStation magazine. Ian Lee, what's going on? Definitely bringing the memories back. Oh yeah, I haven't leafed through these in the longest time. They were in a really hard to get to spot in my apartment. I just kind of left today. You know what? I'm just gonna ramble about my collection here for a bit, just for something different. Here's my copy of South Park: Stick of Truth. It's in my chest for some reason. Like the game's even in here. Like it's right here. Very M-rated title, as I'm sure you could figure. Good game though. I played through it a number of times. Here's one of my copies of Tales of the Abyss. It's not in here, but it's around somewhere. Resi 5. Got more Game Pro. I'm just trying to see if there's anything go off. Yeah, what's going on, ScudX? Mystery topic stream. Yeah, I'm just kind of. I got a whole whack. Got a whole whack of magazines. Here's my copy of. Well, it's not in there, but Mega Man Anniversary Collection. I have half a mind to play this sometime just for the hell of it. Just since I haven't played this variety of Mega Man. I haven't played that one, so. Catherine, which I may play full body at some point. If nothing else, I should play Catherine full body for myself. If I don't want to stream it for some reason. Fall. I don't know why I have this. It might be an RPG. Is it in here? I don't know why I have this game. It is in here. It's right here. Oh yeah, I have pretty much all of them in here. Guitar Hero, Van Halen. Love me some Guitar Hero if you weren't initiated to that. Mega Man, the Power Fighter. I mean, if I ever do the anniversary collection, I mean, both Power Fighters are on there. Supernatural Season 10. I gotta try to do this. How am I gonna arrange? Oh, okay, I'm gonna do, okay. I got this. Yeah, do that. Perfect. All right, much better. Okay, I'm gonna have a drink of my mystery drink. Now we're gonna look at more stuff. A few more Nintendo Power. I have a ton of Nintendo Power. Like, quite frankly, I wasn't a huge, even though I have like 5 years worth of Nintendo Power magazine, I wasn't like, but like every time that the subscription would be up, they'd be like, well, if you want to renew for 12 more months, we'll give you like this t-shirt. And I'm like, well, now I'm just getting 12 months of Nintendo Power with the t-shirt. So I got a t-shirt. One year I got a Beautiful Joe t-shirt. What are all the shirts I got? I got a Beautiful Joe shirt one time. It had HMD on the front, and it had like a Beautiful Joe insignia on the side. I don't know what ever happened to that shirt. It was my first video game shirt. I don't think I had a video game shirt before that. I sort of deemed it as like not like my first grown up because but anyways, there was that. I had a Pikmin one that was like really small. Then one year it was like, okay, you can get. I forget if it came with Final Fantasy Tactics Advance or like just strategy guide. It must have come with the game. But I remember getting that and like playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and not really caring much for it. So like I should have either like the strategy guide or the game somewhere. I don't remember. What's going on, Carmagel? Had a Metroid Prime 3 t-shirt, very good, for a while, but I left it in Kansas City with my ex. I mean, that happens. You just kind of lose track of some of the stuff. Well, you know where it is, but it's like, I'm not going to go back for it. Shadow 404, what's going on? Recently, I found my 3DS I used to play 2011, 2016 when I was in elementary school. That'll take you back a little bit. I still have the first DS that I got, the old silver DS. It's in such rough shape. I don't know where it is, but I still have it somewhere, and it's seen better days. Well, we're almost made our way through this top part. We got some more Game Pro here. Yeah, and like I don't know if you can really see, but like on the Nintendo Power, like there's like little images here. So like if you complete a full like year's issue, you'll like get a picture. I should have a few pictures like that. First game shirt is a Mario one when he's interrogating Toad, asking which castle. How old was I when I played the DS? Oh, I was in my 20s. So, well, when did it come out? I got it like pretty shortly after it came out. I happened to luck out and get a used DS for like, I want to say it was $80. That doesn't sound right in my head, but it must have been $80. It was either $100 or $80. So I just got it and played a few Dragon Quest games on Mario and Luigi. What's going on, Anthony Jordan? The old DS is more comfortable to the hand than the smaller one. Yeah, I had the old classic one. All right, let's get the top off of this right here. I'm gonna go to the chair I normally sit in when I'm doing my live streams. Okay. No, this is the one I was thinking of earlier. The Game Pro. Yeah, February 99th. This siphon filter right here. This was the second Game Pro magazine I ever had. I remember in this Game Pro, it should have. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it has part 2 of a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time walkthrough. And it should also have a Brave Fencer Musashi one. It's the first Brave Fencer Musashi one. Let's find out. Got Knockout Kings. Yeah, Brave Fencer Musashi. Yeah, Brave Fencer Musashi, Part 1. Right there. I was right. But there should be Ocarina of Time, Part 2 in there, and it's not advertised on the front. But the one that is the first one, it's like Zelda Link and Sheik. They're like standing on top of like either. I remember it as like a pile of bodies. That's probably not what it was, but there's like a red background. What's this Ocarina of Time strat? Siphon Filter. That's another game I got to screw around with sometimes. Siphon Filter. Tracks back in Castlevania. Battle tanks. Is it in the back? I don't remember. Bust a Groove. NBA Jam 99. Yeah, there's Brave Fencer Musashi. This is a game I have to stream. Still, Brave Fencer Musashi. That'll probably happen this year. Hey, Cody, what's going on? No, I'm just showing off some of my old magazine collection. My dirty old magazines. Unless I'm wrong, and yeah, no, here it is. Yeah, Part 2, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, right here. I should, whenever I play Legend of Zelda, I should use this strategy guide, just because it's funny to do that. This is Part 2, Kakariko Village, Temple of the Forest. Did you obtain the Great Sword? Boss, Phantom Ganon. I'm just going to spoil Ocarina of Time for everybody. Yeah, looking like Master Roshi with all those magazines. I must have a comparable amount of magazines to Master Roshi, I think would be a fair statement. Did you plant all the seeds? I gotta actually keep this in a it'll be fun. It'd be fun to use this as a strategy guide. Playing Ocarina of Time. We gotta keep this like out in the open. I have a mag that came with a little book. Oh, what? That helped with Siphon Filter, like tips and stuff. Walkthrough. I didn't play a lot of Siphon Filter, but I did like tasering people excessively. That was the best part of Siphon Filter. Let's see if I can. The problem here is where I don't have a lot of like floor real estate to put these magazines. I didn't think that through. We got a Electronic Gaming Monthly, but here, this might be my first Electronic Gaming Monthly. Oh, an easy way to cheese the end boss and Siphon Filter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first EGM I ever got. It made no sense because like I liked EGM more than Nintendo Power and Game Pro, so like why didn't I get a subscription to EGM? But I did get a couple that I just sort of like got off the shelf or got it for a holiday or something. Oh yeah. Sorry I can't stay for your Chrono streams. It really sucks. Yeah, I love that game. It's to go to bed to school. Yeah, go to school right before you start streaming. Well, yeah, that doesn't really help since I've been streaming later than normal too, so it doesn't coincide. Like, I'm sorry about that. I do my best, and I mean, you're doing the responsible thing, so keep on keeping on. But no, I've been having fun with it so far. Well, I mean, like, obviously, right? Like, I've been having fun with the Chrono Cross remaster. I like the quality of life stuff it has in it. It's nice. It's nice to have this stuff. The Fighter Maker. This would be a fun game to mess around on for, like, a stream. Fighter Maker. Yeah, no worries. Oh, watch them after school. Hell yeah. I get what you're saying. Like, you can watch the VODs, but, like, being there live, it's different. It's not the same. What else do I got here? Where's my tips and tricks? I'm bound to have one somewhere. Yeah, I don't think I have. Yeah, the official PlayStation Magazine, big games for 2004, and a very picture of Tori Wilson on the back. A very picture. What was big in 2004? PS2 games. Numbers are for, like Dot Hack Quarantine is there. Centerfold, look at that. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. This magazine, what am I doing? This tips and tricks. Yeah, any cheat code you can ever want. There's going to be a tips and tricks in here somewhere. There's got to be. Tons of Nintendo Power vintage. Oh yeah, but fell off not too long after the 64 released. I should have an ancient Nintendo Power here. It's the one Star Tropics. It's a Star Tropics one that has the like a parrot on the front. It should be in here somewhere. Yeah, FF. Yeah, 10-2 is fan service all the way. And part of me wants to still try to get the platinum trophy in it, but I don't know, man. I'll have to be in the right mood for that. Yeah, I was trying to find stuff like specifically about 2004, the big games of 2004. Maybe I could look at the index. Should be like an index at the front. Champions of Norath is in here. Oh, Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, NBA Shootout. $67 maybe? 67? Let's check page 67. Here we go. By the numbers. Okay, the top 20 games to sell on the PS2 in 2004, according to this PlayStation magazine, was NBA Live 2004 on this, what was it? What day? What year? January. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, followed by Jack 2, then SOCOM 2, US Navy SEALs, Tony Hawk Underground, Castlevania, Lament of Innocence, NHL 2004, Madden NFL 2004, ESPN, NBA Basketball, True Crime, Streets of LA, Backyard Wrestling was number 11 somehow. Number 12 was Tiger Woods PGA Tour. There's a lot of sports games. I didn't remember sports games being so big. But I mean, I guess they always kind of have been, but they're just outside of my zone. 13 is Conflict, Desert Storm 2. 14, Ninja Turtles, whichever iteration came out in 2004. Unfortunately, 15 is Mega Man X7, which is way too high. 16 is Freedom Fighters, which I remember playing. 17 is Kingdom Hearts. 18 is Celebrity Deathmatch. 19, The Simpsons Hit and Run, with number 20 being NHL 2004. Remember the parrot cover. I hope I can find it in here. Like, it's got to be here somewhere. Early run in Nintendo Power is pretty iconic. Yeah, everything, yeah, that was all claymation. My older sister was born in 04. Yumi Nikki was also... Yumi Nikki's been out that long? I didn't realize that. Yeah, and Omori, yeah, was inspired by Yumi Nikki and Earthbound. The damn Desert Storm was fun, too. What's going on, Carl Winslow? Don't forget when games had instruction books. Yeah, with extra pages in the back. Oh, yeah, those are the good old days for your notes. Oh, and hey, and Soul Calibur 2. Classic. Classic game. Anything else in this mess that I feel strongly about? This must have something to do with that Final Fantasy Tactics bit I was talking about. I presume that must be the case. Is that a Court CR 100? I don't know what that is, Alan. But maybe. The guitar? What are you referring to? Oh, the guitar. I can show off my guitar for a second. It's a Fender, Fender Squier Strat. It's very fancy looking. It's criminally underused. My axe. Wasting all my Guitar Hero abilities, not transferring it to the regular guitar. This is me trying to sing a song. I wonder how many copyright strikes I'm going to get just by messing around with the guitar. It's like, that sounded like Nirvana for a second. It's like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. It did no such thing. Okay, I'm going to not torture your ears anymore with that. But, like, I originally wanted this for, like, Rocksmith, because I have all the equipment for Rocksmith. I have the game. I have the thing to plug into the system. But then I just never really played it. But, like, I don't have the heart to get rid of this thing. So, yeah. Oh, boy, very tuned, yeah. Plays 2 notes. Yeah, copyright strike. Tune in a dog's age. Play it like it's a bass. But yeah, very pretty. It's a little dusty. I need to shine it up again. But I just happened to be at like the, like the, what do you call it? Oh, like the guitar store, but it's like along the equator or whatever. It's just a bunch of instruments there, and I saw this. I'm like, this thing's gorgeous. I want it. So I do have it. I have a Bowrin too. It's like an Irish drum. I found the stick for it. It's actually right here. It's my Bowrin stick. I'm not sure where it is though. I actually didn't see that today. I'm not sure where that went, but it's somewhere. And my 2 didgeridoos that I have as well. They're back there. Going on a quick diversion, here's a Mad magazine about WCW, but the Undertaker's on the front. Well, WWF and WCW. I didn't read a lot of Mad magazine. I don't even know why I had this one. It wasn't something like that would typically be bought for me, but I guess because it was wrestling based, I might have gotten it for a special occasion or something. This came out when, 98? Yeah, I don't know. Let's do what Scott says and play so many copyrighted stuff. Yeah, they all fight each other for the ad revenue. I mean, it's a legit strategy. Mad Real, yeah. Want them all the time. I used to watch Mad TV a lot, like when it was out and I was older. Okay, now this magazine right here. This is like my favorite magazine. My gameplay. This is my first Game Players magazine. And the back is torn off, but look at the gold mine that's on the back right here. You got a Breath of Fire up here, Final Fantasy 2, 3, Secret of Evermore. What else am I missing? Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana. Like, look at this star-studded page right here in the back of this magazine. Isn't that splendid? And there's even, like, if I remember correctly, there's like a little Chrono Trigger snippet in here that even says something to the effect of, even Square doesn't know you recruit Shaola in this game. I have to find that article. Where is it? But I love this magazine. This very magazine is my favorite. Yeah, what a golden age. Oh yeah, I love game. It was my favorite one. I have like 2 or 3 of them though. I don't know why I didn't get more. But I read this thing a whole bunch. I don't know if this was like my first like actual gaming magazine, but it was my favorite. It was definitely my favorite. There should be some Mario Kart stuff in here. Ultra 64, like it was the Ultra 64. This came out like what, 95? In January 96. Send me 13 issues of Game Players for just $19.95. Well, I mean, I would have been spending my allowance on renting games, so that doesn't really surprise me. But like looking at it now, it's like $19.95. That's like nothing. I should have gotten more of these. Maybe I'm not. Maybe this isn't the right magazine. I thought this is the one that had Chrono Trigger in it. Like I thought there was like a something. Oh, there's even like a Breath of Fire 2. There's a Breath of Fire 2 review. They didn't really like Breath of Fire 2 though, but here it is. Breath of Fire 2 got a 66%. I actually kind of want to read this article because, you know, me and Breath of Fire 2 go way back. I'm actually going to read this article for you right now. The original Breath of Fire was developed. I don't need to read the intro, but like, looks good. The adventure's big enough. Yeah. While it's a decent game, the sequel ain't that great. Doesn't suck. It's just not, well, great. Looks good. The adventure's big enough. There's plenty of usable spells, items, playable characters, and other RPG goodies. You also build your hometown and populate it with stray homeless folks. It's kind of fun rushing back home to see what kind of shop he or she opens. Things I might do, which I've actually cataloged in my Breath of Fire 2 short series. Every last one of those tenants. And they do strange things. However, it's also pretty slow. Breath of Fire 2 has a habit of letting you know what to do next, and then giving you almost no clue how to do it. At times, you just wander around aimlessly until you run across where you need to be. I think that's true. I've played it so much now that like I just kind of know where to go, so I'm a little biased in that front. I feel like that's true. Too many sub-quests. You need to talk to someone, but they won't see you until they have an item. I know exactly the part they're talking about here. Because like halfway through Breath of Fire 2, you get, what do you have to do? You get what you're really supposed to be doing next is going through like that fog valley. But like if you go to the fog valley, they're like, well, the machine's busted, so the machine has to get fixed. But like before you even do any of that, you have to wind up going to Tunlin and recruiting Spar. But in order to get Spar, you have to go and get another monster to replace him with Spar. Anyway, like there's like a whole third, like that's like smack dab in the middle of the game, where you're just going like completely off the beaten path, just because you're trying to go through this fog valley. So like I understand where they're coming from with that. Hey, what's going on, the Wolf Dog? Oh, who did the review? It is Jeff Lundrigan. I don't remember the reviewers too well personally, but this was Jeff Lundrigan. In order to get him to write this review, they had to find the sacred Muggo caffeine, the wondrous Paco smokes, and the really comfy chair. Yeah, they gave a harshly low score, but you can tell they played it more than a modern, game journalist certainly did. Oh, and like I swear up and down how like I know Breath of Fire 2 is a flawed game, but it's still my favorite Breath of Fire and one of my favorite games. My beef with it's more the random encounter rate, which I don't think they even touch on. Yeah. Finally, a lot of it's just plain goofy, whether this is the bad result of poor translation from Japanese or just a bad writing, I don't know. Certainly don't remember the original causing me to groan out loud. Dragon God, we hardly... Yeah, some parts are just plain tedious. Curing one queen of her obesity involves wandering through the horribly complicated maze of her insides, but no clear goal, not even a boss. Just keep wandering around until you're told to stop. There, I just read a negative review on like one of my favorite games ever. I'm sure that's a really good way for me to sell this game to you to play in modern day. Is this the wrong magazine? Like, it might be. I could just be wrong about Chrono Trigger being in this one. Like, to the regard I was stating. That might have been a separate... Oh, look at this beta. Look at this Mario beta footage right here. This is something else right here. Go over this way. We got Kirby Ball 64, Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire, Buggy, Wave Race 64. Yeah, Ultra 64 version. Crazy. Like a piece of history right on my lap here. Oh, is this what I'm thinking of? No. But they're like square stuff. Laertes, technically, wouldn't RPGs be better if they don't tell you exactly what to do and want you to explore and talk and figure things out? I mean, yeah. Like, I feel like in today's day and age, people don't want their games to be like too hand-holdy. But some games just kind of do that anyway. Maybe this is not the right. We got a. One sec. Must be torn, but this is that's Twisted Metal. Hey, Big Nips on Ice. How the hell have you been? He was one of their middle workhorses. Okay. Like how GamePro gave them code names and graphics. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Which game players eventually did too. Oh, Trigger not in here. Yeah, Twisted Metal. No, Chrono Trigger 121. Maybe the page isn't in here anymore. 121. No, I guess I just missed it right at the start. Or the back of the book. Even got Mega Man 7 tips right here. Stuff for Mega Man 7. Can't find the rooms with Proto Man. I know he has the Proto Shield, but I can't find him. Please tell me where it is. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Right here. This page. This page right here. That's what I was referring to. It makes some mention of Shaola in here. Yeah, hand-holding in video games? I'm sure you get a lot of letters about this, but you know anything about finding Shaola? Got quite a few different theories about finding it. Oh. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Got quite a few theories about her. She may be another time period. She might have been hidden in 12,000 BC. Might have to take Magus to the Commons in 12,000 BC. Alphador's cat might be the key to finding her. Unfortunately, Shaola is a mystery that seems to defy even the most piercing theories. And as far as I've been able to determine, none of the above ones pan out. I've been digging for a good long while now, and nobody, including Squaresoft, seems to know whether Magus can be reunited with his long-lost sister or not. Leaving Shaola out is an odd loose end to leave hanging. And then there's like this thing at the bottom that's like a sarcastic thing that I want to read out too. What's going on, Dexy? Tax translated into Italian. Yeah, I forgot about this because someone didn't even say what game they wanted help with, but they just put, I'm having trouble going to those things that go up and down at level 7. Can you help? And then the reviewer sarcastically wrote back, oh, this one's easy. When you begin at the level, extend your tentacles off of the screen. You should grab Mystic Wave Machine, which pulls you up where you can reach the 7 golden nuts. With these, it's easy to charge up the Panic Feather, which you should have gotten from Terror Bird in level 4. Next, slaughter the children of Yog Sothoth. Your pork belly is attached to your 3rd hardpoint. This way, you can summon a spirit from the William Morris Agency who can come up to lift you there. Come on, folks, give me a break. Oh, and the rest of it's not sarcastic. Little bit there. Yeah, and even in this thing, which I'm going to make a short on eventually, how you make money fast in 65 million BC. But yeah. Oh wait, hey, Burnt. Dirty magazines? Oh wait, not old dirty magazines. Right, dirty old magazines. Yeah. Right. Yeah, dirty old magazines rather than old dirty magazines. You understand that? Yeah, the Ruby Vest trade was very real. Yeah, Ruby Vest and Flint Edge, I think, was the the wombo combo there. But I mean, no matter how you divvy it up, you can make money there like hand over fist. You could pretty much get like end game busted. Yeah, classic mid game grind whenever I want to get the demon edge for Chrono before Magas. Oh yeah, when I wind up streaming Chrono Trigger, I'm gonna be getting overpowered the second I get to 65 million BC. And I guess there's a Coliseum there now too. Oh, Yogg Sothoth is a good HP Lovecraft thing. How's it? Okay. Shadow 404. Have to go to bed now. Well, thanks for stopping in. I'll catch you later. Came here for the sauce. Yeah. Oh. Super Mario 4 DS. That was probably part of it, but like, I'm under the impression that the 8-way or like having a D-pad for Mario 64 is not ideal. Yeah, when the internet is slow. It always bummed me out how the weapons in Endgame are kind of dumped unceremoniously. Oh yeah, all at once. Yeah, since you can get Rainbow pretty fast. I guess they were just thinking, oh, people find that like at the very end, but it's like, well, Skywalker Saga, probably not Switchblade. I'm not too familiar with it. I only have school. Oh, Monday to so I can catch any streams past them. I have been streaming on Fridays a bit more lately. I didn't feel like doing like a full-blown stream today. Well, I mean, I'm doing a stream, but I mean, like, I didn't feel like doing a gaming stream. Like, I was thinking about it. I still might do Soul Blazer tomorrow. I have some ideas for tomorrow. I might even do a cooking stream tomorrow also, but it depends what I also might not. Don't hold me to that. Yeah, 10 p.m. That's not bad. It's adult school time for me. Oh yeah, anyway, stopping by. Now I'm gonna okay, stop. Bye. Don't forget the lard. All right, Burnt, thanks for stopping in. I'll catch you around. Those endgame quests are supposed. Oh yeah, I guess, right. Well, when you give us so much stuff we can do at the end of a game, even if you don't have to do it, it's hard to like not do it. We don't want. Apparently, I have the guide to WWF SmackDown. I didn't remember having this, but you got a poster in the middle too. Also, untouched. Still got the posting. I could rip it out of here. I'm going to leave it for now. Not that this is like valuable or anything. Like the cover's torn, for God's sakes. If I ever play through SmackDown for PS1 again, I have the strategy guide. Also have the Guinness Book of World Records for the year 2000. I used to have 2 copies of the one for 1999. One of them might have been returned though, because like both my parents got it one year for my birthday. Here we go. Here's a tips and tricks. This isn't my first tips and tricks, but here's one. Madden 2002. It's October 01. Do you or did you ever play? Oh, I played Turtles in Time is a sweet game. When the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection comes out, I'm going to be playing like all of that. So yeah, like I don't know how long the stream's going to be. I'm just kind of wanted to look through some of my old books here. Yeah, tips and tricks definitely is got a lot in here. Mario Kart 64, Mario Party. Cheat the computer. When playing in adventure mode, you can temporarily take over any computer-controlled character. When you see an opponent, yeah, press A to bring up the settings menu, yeah, and then just change it to another player. Believe it. Yeah, like just that. What I'm looking at. Yeah, Turtles in Time is great. Great game. N64 Game Boy tips. They got Pokemon tips in here. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. M&M's Minis Madness. Into it, yeah. Oh, yeah. Used to be able to catch all your streams years ago. Yeah, for sure. It's nice to be able to actually catch one and not be tired. Well, like pretty much all, what was it? I've been doing like the 5 days a week it was a while. But like now that I'm not doing the shorts like as aggressively, now I just feel more like streaming on a Friday if I don't have, other things going on. Like my Waluigi shirt. Thank you, Fid. But yeah, I've just been thinking about trying to do like some different stuff for my streams lately because I was kind of talking the other day how it's like I feel like I kind of need a stream break. And in which case if I do, then I should just take one, but I can also just do things that aren't gaming and it still feels like I'm taking a break. Just because I'm not using the same parts of my brain. It's like, okay, I've got the camera going. I'm just going to talk about my my magazine collection for a bit. Then a few days, maybe I'll might do a cooking stream tomorrow, rather. So like stuff like that. So maybe if I like do a little more variety for a bit, it might help recharge the battery a bit more. Here's the Wuzzles. I don't remember ever having this book, but it's here. Old book I still have. Yeah, for sure. Everyone, needs a break now and again. Yeah. Like that can just happen too, because it's like I've been streaming games for like about 5 years now. So like on top of taking breaks, like it's just every so often doing something a little different. It doesn't hurt. But I'm starting to get motivated to want to do like cooking streams more regularly. Like I was gonna do one today, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna clean my apartment up first if I'm going to do one. Make sure everything's all nice and tidy the way I want it. But like I make no promises. But that's what I'm thinking. What will I cook? I'm gonna keep that a surprise because that's gonna do it. So, but I do have I will give you a hint. There's a video game involved. Yeah, here's a bunch of my old little golden books. Count all the way to Sesame Street. 10 items or less. Golden Picture Dictionary. All this old crap that I have. JPA. Toasted cat poop. Yeah. Speedy supply, all kinds of that. Game Pro. Got a PSM. I don't know if I showed this yet or not. Oh yeah, and then there's I have game boxes in here too. I also apparently have the strategy guide for Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Is the stream still streaming? It's looking jank on my end. Am I still live? Anyway, I got the strategy guide for Vice City. I don't remember ever using this. It is streaming? Okay. Anyway, that's neat. If I ever actually play Vice City, like, got the guide for it. Put all the games I want to hold on to for a bit up here on Speedy's scratching post. I should have some other guides too, like the completely unauthorized Final Fantasy VII Ultimate Guide. I should have a Mario RPG strategy guide somewhere. I should have a Banjo-Kazooie strategy guide somewhere. I should have a Star Fox strategy guide somewhere. I used to have a Mario 64 strategy guide, but I might have lent it to someone and didn't get it back. But yeah, Vice City was kind of where I got off the Grand Theft Auto wagon. Like, I played a lot of 3. I had a lot of fun with 3. And I also liked Vice City. But once San Andreas came out, I just kind of lost interest. I never really got back into it. Like, if I visit, I might do like a... And they're playing Grand Theft Auto. It's like, okay, we'll do like a Rampage or whatever. But I don't like, sit down and play like the story mode or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I should play Grand Theft Auto 3. Or like more specifically, maybe I should play Vice City as a strategy guide. Maybe I should consider that. I also have a book about advanced food safety training. This is actually good to hold on to. I should actually read through this again. Got a poncho in case it rains, so that's good. In case it rains too much. Oh, Vice City and San Andreas. Oh yeah, 2 of your favorite all-time games. Oh, Vice City was good. I have no issues with Vice City, but I have no issues with San Andreas either. But I think what happened to me with San Andreas was like I was kind of like whatever about it. I'm like, okay, it's Grand Theft Auto, okay, but like everybody was playing it, I couldn't get away from it. So I think I just was kind of like, you know what, just forget it then. Get me away from this craziness. There's also some. Speaking of which, you think the fates are trying to tell me to play Grand Theft Auto? Like, good God Almighty! Like, I didn't even realize I had this. And here's Like, are the games even in here? Like, the boxes are in here. Are the games? Okay, game isn't in Vice City. It's GTA 3 in here. No, okay. I probably still have them in my my CD wallet. I should maybe rearrange this in such a way. GTA 5 RP. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if you're burned out from the concept of it. Playing the original PS2 versions is the way, yeah, because they still have all the original music. I had such a guilty pleasure about Iran, like the Flock of Seagulls song. Like most people, most kids my age, or however old I was, teenager to slightly above teenager, would listen to like the V-Rock station, but I would listen, to The Wave, because it would have Corey Hart, Sunglasses at Night, then it would be ABC, Shoot That Poison Arrow, then it would be the Flock of Seagulls song. That was like my favorite block of music in the game, from Sunglasses at Night, and then Poison Arrow was just there, but I knew that Flock of Seagulls was after it, so I'm like, all right, this is like the 3-piece chunk that I got to listen to. Yeah, but like I digged it. So yeah, maybe I should, I mean, it might be fun to play Vice City again, because it's been so long. And I mean, I found the strategy guide, and first thing I pull out of here, it's like, oh, more Grand Theft Auto. Here's my Bechamel. I forget exactly what this is. I think it's like a French-English dictionary type of thing. I have one. Shadow of the Colossus, unopened. I don't remember having an unopened copy of this, but I do. Shadow Hearts. Of course, the game's not in there. None of the games should be in any of these. Tales of Legendia, Disgaea. I mean, the manuals are in here. Like, there's some manuals in here that I didn't get to when I did, because 2,000 subscribers to like around 8,000. I was doing like subscriber specials like around 1,000 each, and I think it was like the 3,000 subscriber special. I showed off maybe it was actually 4,000. It doesn't matter. If you look for my subscriber specials, if you're interested in this, one of them was like me going through. I have this old tin of instruction manuals, but like I clearly missed a whole bushel of them in these boxes. Like Tales of Legendia doesn't have its one. Shadow of Colossus. What else is in here? What else is in here that I forgot I ever had? Makai Kingdom. I would probably like this if I played it. It's the Disgaea people. Manhunt. Got the Manhunt guide to boot, or the instruction manual. Remember that one. Makai Kingdom? Where's that? Now I'm just going through these too. Mega Man X8. I don't know why I keep looking. Like, eventually I'm going to find a game in one of these. This might actually be full. Yeah, Urban Rain, which I never actually played. Guy 2. Paid $50 for a guy who used back in the day. Can you believe it? It's probably worth more than that now. I don't know. I don't know, actually. This is the second game I owned for the PS2, though. Legaia 2. I thought Legaia 1 was better, but Legaia 2 is fine, I guess. Guitar Hero Metallica. This is the game that put me onto Metallica. Yeah, this guy, huh? Capcom versus SNK 2. Did I show off Manhunt? Yeah, I did. Suikoden 4. Definitely empty. Soul Calibur 2. Ratchet and Clank. God of War. Now I'm going on like this complete tangent, but like, hey, whatever. Let's enjoy this tangent together. Let's go on this journey together. Any other books in particular I want to like? Got Final Fantasy X Game Pro. Got Auron on the cover, being badass like Auron knows how to do. Shinobi. Next Gen, the Wii. Oh, here it is. The old. This has to be the oldest magazine I have. The Parrot Nintendo Power. I'm pretty sure the reason I have this is somehow. I'm pretty sure this was a copy from the library at our school. Pretty sure I didn't even like get it loaned out to me. I think someone else got it loaned out, and for some reason I now have it. But anyways, yeah, I got a legit treasure chest. Oh, Gint, I do. I normally have it hidden off into the corner, but today it's up front and center. I gotta look through this. When was this? 80s? I guess it wouldn't be that old, but early 90s. No date anywhere on this. I guess I'll just have to figure it out depending on what Mega Man game came out most recently. Which Star Tropics came out in like 92, I want to say. Turtles 2, the arcade game? Hell yeah. Ugwa Ocarina, do you have the first Nintendo Power? No, unfortunately. No, this is the oldest one I have. And I got a sort of a strategy guide for Ninja Turtles 2. I'm not sure how helpful this would be. I should put this off to the side, and when I play the Cowabunga collection, use that and see if it helps me. Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Game I never played. I guess it just says Quantum Fighter, but I thought it was Kabuki Quantum Fighter. It says 90 up there, 1990. Classified information. Ooh, bonus game locations for Ninja Turtles, Fall of the Foot Clan. Yeah, I'm going to need all of these for the Cowabunga collection. Hell yeah. Get shorts made for that now. Drop it the second the Cowabunga collection. That's what I should do. Dr. Mario. Super Mario 3, classified information. Now we're going back. Crystallis, that's another game I need to stream, Crystallis. Wild Warp. By using a simple 2-controller maneuver, you can cover territory quickly in this huge adventure. At any point in the adventure, press and hold A and B on controller 1. And press the A button on controller 2. Instantly warp to another area in the game. Press the A button on controller 2 again, you'll warp into another area. Continue to press the A button on controller 2 and you'll warp to more than a dozen different places in the game. You know the game, you'll be able to use this tip to your advantage and start collecting hard-to-find items from the very beginning. It's also useful for quick escapes. Maybe I should try to do that whenever I play it, if I ever play it. Yeah, Star Tropics, hell yeah. That game that everyone fondly remembers from their childhood, and then they play it when they're a grown-up, and it just beats their ass. Like, just unequivocally just slaps your ass down a peg. It's like, oh, looks like somebody else forgot what NES hard is. Have fun with Star Tropics. I still think it's a classic NES game, though. And that Star Tropics 2 should be... Like, I feel like when Star Tropics 2 came out, it got kind of a bad rap. But when I played it, I actually really enjoyed it. I actually have a boxed copy of Star Tropics 2. That's like just out of reach. It's like behind that Mega Man Funko Pop I have there. I'm not standing up to get it. I actually have Nobunaga's Ambition for Super, because if I remember, my mother got it for my father for, I don't know, his birthday or something, or Christmas or one of those things, because he really liked the game on the NES called Shingen the Ruler. And it was like, you know, feudal Japan emperor simulator type of thing. So she tried to get him Nobunaga's Ambition, but we always called it Nobunga. I think that's just how my dad said it, and we're like, yeah, Nobunga. So yeah, Nobunga's Ambition, that's how it's categorized in my head. But he didn't like it. He had a hard time reading the text and stuff. But I'm actually familiar with it. And Visions of Shazazare. Is that the, like the NES game? I'm thinking like Magic of Shazaz. I can never say that word though. Shazazar, something like that. But yeah, it was made by Culture Brain, I think. I should actually play that too. Yeah, it's the whole romance. Yeah, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I just pronounced it, read it that way too for the longest time. I think it's Shahrazad. I'm not sure. But it's a Culture Brain game, and I love Little Ninja Brothers. And it looks like the same people, and I should play it. I also keep forgetting to... I'm like this close to starting a list of like, okay, what are some one-off games that I need to play on my channel like sooner than later? Because I really want to start like whatever like my main game is. I want to try to start doing other things in between it. And it just sort of occurred to me that I haven't been playing like one platformers and stuff on my channel in a while. Like I used to do it kind of regularly. Like I do an RPG, then I do like a one-off game, then move on to another RPG. But like somewhere along the way, I forgot about that. So I think if I start doing that too, it's like, hey, we're going to play like Sunset Riders today, and then, you know, do another Chrono Cross. Then the following day, do like, I don't know, Animaniacs for the Super Nintendo, like stuff like that. There's a lot of that for me to catch up on. What's going on, homeboy? Had a few of those Bizarre Codemasters. Oh yeah, multi-game cartridges. They're just always janky as fuck. I'm trying to remember, like, Adventure. I'm familiar with the Codemaster games. Big Nose the Caveman. I unironically like that game. But yeah, Quattro, Adventure. It had Treasure Island Dizzy on it, and like that was like the only game on it I played even a little bit. I forget what the other ones are. Dizzy's Grand Adventure. Yeah, Cosmic Spacehead. There's actually a few like Dizzy games. Dizzy's Grand Adventure. There's another one that's like Treasure Island Dizzy, and there might even be a third one. But like talking about that Big Nose game. Oh my god. Is this Ultima Quest of the Avatar? Going to school? Oh, haven't been going to school lately because you've been sick. Well, that's no good. Hope you feel better soon, homeboy. Back to your Back to more to yourself. Yeah, Dizzy. Yeah, it was like Codemasters Mario equivalent. Yeah, didn't exactly hit the same heights. What's the other game that I wanted to bring up? Went to a doctor yesterday and took a test for COVID and the flu. Did it turn up negative? You're just sick with something else? Might just have a regular cold. I don't know. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. Oh, I wanted to show this off too at some point, but I have an old copy of Captain Comic. It's in like this bluey green cart. But I maintain that my version is not Captain Comic, but another game entirely. But I need to actually like get it working on an NES game to really confirm that. That might be just fun to do one off too. It's like Captain Comic, but not really, even though no one knows what Captain Comic is. So like what kind of weirdo copy do I have? Unless I was just wrong this whole time, but I'm 99% sure that whatever footage I saw for Captain Comic isn't what, because I remember turning the game on it being like a, say like a shoot 'em up, but it's that type of thing. Like it's a shoot 'em up, but I'm thinking like not quite as complex as like an R-Type or whatever. But that's not it at all. Anyway, here's a Dragon Quest II, Maniac Mansion. What else do we got here? More Maniac Mansion tips. Legend of Zelda. Here's tips for The Legend of Zelda. I should have had this when I streamed it a year or so ago. Oh, results came back negative for COVID, but positive for influenza A. Do they have a projection on how long it'll be before you're back to normal? These old books are going to make me sneeze here in a second. February 1991, now playing Shadow of the Ninja, Ski or Die, Galaxy 5000, Isolated Warrior. Oh, it even has the Creon Conquest in here. North and South. The Young Witch takes... I should play that sometime too, the Creon Conquest. Some Mega Man ripoff. Young Witch takes on an evil empire in this adventure from Vic Tokai. Look and feel is reminiscence of the Mega Man series right here. The Creon Conquest. Just straight up Mega Man ripoff. Unequivocal ripoff. Star Tropic game type. Island adventure. Top 30 in volume 21. Number 1 to no one's surprise, Super Mario Brothers 3. Number 2. Can I list these off while showing them on screen? Do I have the brain capacity for that? Probably not. Final Fantasy, some other stuff I can't read. Tetris, Zelda. I mean, if you really want to see it, you can pause the video and read it, I guess. The top 30 for 91. February 91. NES Achievers. Oh, high scores. Ninja Gaiden 2, finished. Final Fantasy, finished. Adventure Island 2, Double Dragon 3. Sim City. Good old Sim City. It was 91 when Secret of Mana came out. I'm not sure when that came out. I thought that was like 93, but I don't know. I don't know. Nobunaga's Ambition 2. Game Handler. Ancient book. Ready for chapter 326. Next month's issue has all the info you need in a 20-page expose. You're traveling in the tropics, don't leave home without it. this because there was like Legend of Zelda stuff in it. The Game Master's Corner always cracked me up because they were such a weird grab bag of dorks. Yeah. Bragging about questionable accomplishments. Oh, it did come out in '93. That was a good guess. I didn't know. I was just guessing. Family Feud. Any other games? Lord, is this in here actually? Well, this has got to be in a conversation. I've talked about this a few times, but like Lord of the Rings, The Third Age, I got it right here. It's right here. And it's got like a Final Fantasy X battle system. So maybe I should play Mega Man X Command Mission and then play this because they have a similar battle system. And I've never really played this. I just figured I would like it. I got it for $20. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. I'm glad I found this. That's going to go in my keepsies pile. Shining Force Neo. What in there? It's a fun game. The Lord of the Rings. Like if it plays like Final Fantasy X, I'm sure I'd like it. Play GameCube games are still in their cases. Like I got a Baldur's Gate right here. Like it's right here, called Baldur's Gate. So it's in here. I could play Baldur's Gate if I wanted. I should maybe take polls of these games for these systems. What do you want me to play? Do you want me to play friggin' Animal Crossing for the GameCube that has a memory card still in it? This has got to be used. Like, is that can't be. That can't be my memory card. I don't know, but there's one in there. Harvest Moon, It's a Wonderful Life. Also in there. I should have 2 Harvest Moon games. Apparently that's where all my GameCube games have been, in this chest. Legend of K. Capcom. Maybe I should try this. PS2 Capcom game. I didn't realize it was Capcom. Another Harvest Moon. Wait a second. Why the hell do I have 2? Why do I have 2 copies of this game? Granted, one's the player's choice, but I'll never understand that about a video game collection, or mine anyways. I just wind up with, like I don't even know where the games came from. Road Trip for PS2, this game was fun. A car RPG. A car PG, if you will. Weekend in Tactics case. Wait, what? Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. I thought that was like a posting. What other stuff will I get reunited with? There's so many cases still in here. I would be surprised I found I lost like a decade ago. Most of these cases should be empty. Driving Emotion Type S is a Squaresoft racing game that I should really do a one-off on also. Just, it's not particularly good, but it would be fun to play just because it exists. Okay, I'm not even going to open any of these unless I hear rattling. Oh, I actually got the Phantom Brave soundtrack in here. Well, 15 of the songs anyways. Tekken Tag Tournament. Multiple copies, yeah, of Time Cop. Strike Force Bowling. I don't know where that. Another Shadow Hearts game. Should be around. I think this is part 2. And Beautiful Katamari. Great series. Katamari series. Oh, tell me Blood Omen 2 is still in here. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Found Blood Omen 2 for the GameCube. I could play that. I thought this was gone forever. That's sick. Guitar Hero. Never got to play Shadow Hearts, but heard 2 was really good. I like Shadow Hearts enough, but like when I streamed it, there wasn't a lot of interest. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can keep justify streaming these games. Like for the most part, I like to just stream whatever I want, but sometimes if I think a game's like really whiffing, it's like, well, why am I gonna do this to myself? Pikmin 2. I have Blood Omen, Soul Reaver, Blood Omen 2, Soul Reaver 2, and I think I have Defiance? I think I have that too. I haven't actually played them all. But like if I can find Soul Reaver 2, I should play through these again. I mean, I can always emulate this stuff, but if I already have the physical copies, like I should play those. I'm actually really stoked I found this. I thought this was a gone forever game. Gonna find a bunch of GameCube games in here. Okay, I looked through these already. Doesn't NHL 2003 have not NHL 2003 in it? No, NHL 2003 isn't something else, like unconnected at all. Tony Hawk 3. Grandia 2 for PS2. I forgot I had the PS2. I should play Grandia 2 then if I have the. I didn't think I had the PS2 one, but I do. And Galactic Wrestling. Guess you should have kept Shania on screen for as much as possible. Same beauty type as fan. Oh, was that the Kingdom Hearts girl in the front? Or I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts. Shadow Hearts girl in the front. Oh, there's Rocksmith. Also, Smash Bros. Brawl. It's not in here, but it's the box. OG Katamari. Front Mission 4. You know, unopened copy of Mad Max. Escape from New York. Terminator for some reason. Oh, what the? A Ratchet and Clank. Size matters. The game's actually in here. Hey, Vile, what's happening? Yeah. Ancient RPG, Treasure of Time Capsule, basically. Final Fantasy 10. There's Rocksmith. It's actually in here. I should put that aside. Sugunai Atonement, which is a not great RPG. Yeah. I didn't realize I had any of the Atelier Iris games. What did I do? We're playing it, I suppose. Case in point. I have all the games too. They're just separate from the. Just to try to help save space, I separated them from the thing. Now I'm more interested in looking through the games because, like, well, what other GameCube games might I find that I thought I lost? Oh, lurking earlier. Oh, right on, Vile. So let me do this. There's San Andreas. Oh, Beyond Good and Evil. This game's sick. This is a game I need to stream too. Beyond Good and Evil. Fortunately, it's not in here. I'll have to find it, but this is a really good game. Didn't realize I had the bouncer, but I do. Here's my copy of Grandia. Maybe I could play Grandia 1. I know that's crazy talk, but maybe I could actually play it. Another Wanderer of Ease game. Oh, I have a ton of PS2 games. It's the system I have the most games for. Over 100. Taurus Trophy. This is a game I need to play too. Cubalero, how you doing? Yeah, Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. I think I have all the Prince of Persia games. Here's Dot Hack Infection. And the anime that came with it. I actually watched it. Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil undersold. Yeah, it did. Big time. That game deserved a sequel, and it never got one. GT3. Astro Boy for the PS2. It's actually, I actually had fun with this game. That might be fun to stream sometime just for kicks. Metal Gear 2. I have Metal Gear 1 through 5 in various forms of media. But yeah, I only played a little bit of that first dot hack, and then I didn't play any of the other ones. I do have the first Blood Omen kicking around somewhere. Because back when I tried to stream it in like 2017, I was playing it on my actual disc, but I was playing it on my computer. But it was like a glitched mess, and it wasn't even a salvageable stream. So I moved on. I do have a Soul Reaver stream though. Yeah, I need to, now that I know that I have Blood Omen 2, I need to find Soul Reaver 2. And I should seriously consider playing through that full series. Like get them, and like I was into it. Like I should really do that. It's not in here, but like that I would just pick up a random number of games, and the one that would be right there would be Soul Reaver 2. But like it's here. Like I own it. Now I want to play those. Really? I have Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2? When that happened? I know I seem offended, but like, why do I? It annoys me because of games that like I want that I can't seem to find. But here I have games that I have no idea how I got them. I presume what happened was that I lived with people who had those games, and when they moved, my collection just ate them. I'm sure that's what happened. I don't remember having Pikmin 1 or 2, but I have both. Yeah, the large fade, yeah, is with you. I guess so. Closest thing to a Mega Man anime. Well, that happened a minute ago, like earlier too, because I was talking about the Grand Theft Auto Vice City strategy guide that I had. And I'm like, oh, I should maybe play Grand Theft Auto Vice City again. And then the next games I pull out are the Grand Theft Auto like dual pack on the PS2. Resi Zero. Still in here. First Resident Evil game I beat for some reason. I'm actually glad that all my GameCube games are in here. 20 games or so. MDK too. Yeah, MDK too. Well, yeah, it kind of worked out in the wash. Like, you know, I have some games that I never had, but I also, you know, lost some games that I used to have. So it's like, whatever. Ultimate Spider-Man. I never played this one. No. Here Comes the Pain. I don't remember if I showed that. Prince of Persia. I should have all three Prince of Persias. I think one of them's on the game. Yeah, the only damn Resident Evil without a box. I really didn't like that. Yeah, to store unused items. Shadow of Destiny. The Suffering was a good game. This would be like a good Halloween game, The Suffering. I just keep seeing stuff that I'm like, why do I own this? Now I'm just arranging stuff so I can look at my PS2 games. I guess I'm just kind of trying to take stuff in while I'm going through this nostalgia. What games have I forgotten about that I should consider playing? I actually have Turok Evolution. I guess this game's not good at all. How's it going, Flint Plays Games? How's your Mother 3 playthrough going? Oh yeah, some of my old games like have some value to them. Other ones are just worthless. Hey, what's going on, Jeff B? I just thought it'd be fun to show off my. I was showing off my like some of my old magazines, but then I got sidetracked because my PS2 boxes are all in this chest too. So I'm just remembering what games I have. Eve of Extinction. I think this is an RPG. The Bind is in here for some reason. And Eve of Extinction. There's Drakengard. Little did I know that this series would one day make one of my favorite games ever in Nier Automata, and regular Nier for that matter, Nier Replicant. Rediscovering things and getting sidetracked is the whole point. What are you doing? Yeah, going through my old school dirty mags, yeah. Back when journalists actually loved and played games, yeah, with real critiques. Got another Itilia Iris game. I didn't realize that Gran Turismo 4 either. What to do? Steambot Chronicles? I should maybe play this too. I want to say that when I bought, I don't know if that's true or not, but I think when I got Road Trip, that car PG from earlier, I think it was bundled with this game. I'm not sure. Drakengard's 200, seriously? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised if, considering how well Nier is taken up. Dead Rising, another game I should play. It's not in here, but I should play it. Edgeruin Chronicles coming out May 10th. Mark your calendars. I'm going to play that the exact second it's available. Mega Man Anniversary Collection, another one. I already had one. Soul Calibur 4. Played a lot of this online. Star Ocean till the end of time. Very mixed on that. Thank you, X Center. Do I have any art on Elico? I don't think so. If I do, we'll talk business, Alan. Ratchet Deadlocked. What I was making the face about was Splinter Cell for the GameCube. When did I have this? When did I get this? This is another, like, I must have just gobbled up someone's game. Full Metal Alchemist. I should have both Full Metal Alchemist games, actually made by Square. Used to have stacks of old game magazines spanning from 92 to 99. Sad. Liberate from my mom's sister from original home. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, you can't always carry this stuff around with you, unfortunately, as much as you want to try to hold on to them. Sean the Great Gamer, how you doing? But yeah, Splinter Cell on the GameCube. Yeah, go figure. Metal Alchemist, Deadlocked, Psychonauts. The Psychonauts game. This is a really good game, I guess. Psychonauts 2 just came out recently, I'm sure. I shouldn't say I'm sure you know that, but you probably know that. Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Orphan. It's like a RPG of some sort. Mafia PS2. I remember this game being good. I didn't really play it though. There's a poster. Yeah. Is that the Mafia poster? Got the map on the back, it would seem like. Lost Heaven. Mafia. There's 3 Mafia games, I think. Then Yakuza came out sometime after that. Purely coincidental. SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, Saints Row for Xbox. Oh my goodness. These GameCube games I keep finding. Enter the Matrix. Disc 1, Disc 2. This game was so fun just using like the Matrix ability and just like jumping through the air, breaking people's necks. I actually have a cardboard stand-up of this game. It's actually this. This is what I have the stand-up of. I don't have the room for it here, so Another Shadow of the Colossus. Pat played that one. Guitar Hero 1 2 double pack. Neither game's in here. There's Full Metal too. $30. Oh, is it actually in here? I kind of want to play it since it's in here. Full Metal Alchemist 2. I'm going to put this aside. Even comes with an anime CD. It's going to go on my Remember It Exists file. Ephemeral Fantasia. It's like a... I don't know if comparing it to Majora's Mask is right, but it's got a similar kind of like... You play through the same week over and over. Oh, I have to play Path of Neo. That one was lit. Yeah, I just had the regular one, right? Yeah. No, I don't think I ever played Path of Neo, so that's like actually the good one. I still got lots of Nintendo Power magazines. Oh, right on. Nintendo Force? I'm not familiar with Nintendo Force. An Ephemeral Fantasia. I'm just like completely covered in games right now. Liberty City Stories. Oh. Okay, trigger warning. Mega Man X7. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that to you. Rogue Galaxy. I tried playing this game. It didn't click with me. I don't know what was wrong with it. But hey, Prince of Persia, Warriors Within. This is the one I have on the GameCube. Midway Arcade Treasure. Oh, I'm down to my last pile of PS2 games that are in this chest. Come on. Come on. Surprise in this pile. Big surprise is it's nothing I care about, any of this stuff. Is that going to be the big surprise? Time Splitter is actually a really funny game. Like looking at the cover, I'm just like, yeah, okay, just like a shooter or whatever. But like, it's actually pretty funny. Like, I didn't expect it to be like a super jokey game. Like, I thought it'd be serious. Smackdown, another Guitar Hero Metallica. Parappa the Rappa 2. What? What? I own Beautiful Joe too. I have Beautiful. Did I get this? When did I get this? Yeah, the gaming time capsule. That's got to be an exaggeration now. 900 for Rogue Galaxy. Like, I think it's up there, but like, maybe complete in box. But like, I can't believe I have Beautiful Joe too. I was actually thinking about these games earlier today, and I was like, well, like, I don't have them, but like, you know, they might be fun to play again. But like, here's the second one, so like, I should maybe play that too. Now that I got all these GameCube games, that I can't believe I own this. Like, I'm stunned. I'm not sure how good the second one is. The first one was hard. Then I clearly picked up the second one. Nintendo Force is a bi-monthly magazine. Oh, it centers upon various Nintendo hardware products. Oh, seriously, Alan? Rogue Galaxy cannot be pirated physically. Rogue Galaxy, seriously, like super expensive? I might be willing to part with that. If it's worth that much, I might be willing to part with it. Always nice surprise, yeah, when you have games you weren't aware you had. Yeah, this is a total shocker to me. And what gets me about them, too, is, like, because it's in a GameCube case, I know the game's going to be in it. So it's like, what do you mean Beautiful Joe 2's in here? Pull that to, like, the front of the list. Like, it's shocking to me. And Lightning Returns is actually in here. But I've still never played it. Yeah, I can still download Lightning's Cloud Strife costume on Xbox 360. I'm sure that's still valid, right? Here's the code. If anyone wants to try it, there's the code. Is there like actually an expiry date anywhere on here? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it would still work, but I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, back when, yeah, Square Enix indiscriminately shoved FF13 down your throat. What, Lightning Returns? Yeah, Square was aware. Yeah, the Lightning is just a female Cloud. Oh, they made that pretty clear. Okay, last handful of games. I don't think anything. Well, Beautiful Joe 2, I think, was the surprise I was looking for. Here's a Trauma Center. I guess it's still in here. Trauma Center, New Blood. I played, I think it was Trauma Center Enter the Knife, or Under the Knife, for Wii. And I really liked it. Then I never played another one. I Center Second Opinion on the DS, and apparently I have this one too. This would be another fun one to try. Trauma Center. Because I want to bust out my Wii again anyway. And I want to play with my Wii for you guys on stream. But I still want to do like Mario Galaxy 2, Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario, I mean. I kind of want to play this now. Where's the pile I just grabbed? Here, I guess. Deus Ex. Which I couldn't get into. But a lot of people love this game. Twisted Metal Black. Another good one. Hard Twisted Metal game, but a good one. Story's like really dark. Robin Hood, Defender of the Crown. I forget why I bought this. I think I might have heard there was like RPG elements in it somewhere, so I was like, I'll try. It's made by Capcom. How bad could it be? Oh, you heard me, Vile. You heard me damn right. Oh yeah, Speedy's having the time of his life over there. The video is ahead of the chat. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, there's the Ties that Bind. What's in here instead of that? Oh, just the book. What, everything? Show off them all. I think that was all of them. And anything that I'm like... I have a maybe pile here that's like 20 games tall. So let's get these put back away now. But I mean, like, there's a bunch of games that, like, now you know I have them, so... So, like, it's more stuff to recommend. It's like, oh, I know this game. Play this one. Because some of the stuff I forgot I had. But, like, Blood Omen 2, I'm super stoked about. Beautiful Joe 2. But if I'm going to play Beautiful Joe 2, I should really play 1. Because, I mean, they're Capcom. I think they're almost like a Mega Man, like, parody game, if I remember. Speedy, hi. You want to get in the treasure chest, buddy? Get in the treasure chest. Come on, get in. It's not a trap, honest. Speedy's like, no, I know what you're going to do to me. You'll put me in that box, and I'm not going to like it. I'm going to put all this stuff away. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Soul Reaver 2 as well. Blood Omen 2. Now I gotta find Defiance. I'm sure I have Defiance somewhere. The 5th one, whatever it was called. I think it was Defiance. I'm sure I have that somewhere. I'm actually gonna go one step further here, and I'm gonna grab my thing that has like all the games in it, like the actual games in it, because I'll probably find even more stuff in there that we didn't even go over. Like some stuff's missing, like Shadow Hearts 3. I don't know where that is, but like I have it somewhere. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. Let's do this instead. Speedy, you're causing a ruckus, buddy. Stop it. Yeah, like Spider-Man 2's not here. Like there's a handful of games that I know I have that just aren't here. Seriously, that doesn't quite fit? No, it does. I'll make it fit. Matt. Big box and he's resistant. Yeah, figure that out. Remember when I could say that I lost my library, but a welcome party inherited it? Yeah, Speedy does what he wants. Yeah, he's a cat. Cat doing his cat things. Yeah, the original Blood Omen shouldn't be, like, too tucked away. Like, I have a spindle that's sort of, like, in the reverse order of, like, streams and, like, just since I've been here pretty much. I think if I just search through that spindle, I'll find Blood Omen. I might not have put this away properly. I'm going to do my best. I'll worry about the finer details in a second here. But I'm going to leaf through my my PS2 games. Okay, I guess we fit that better than I thought. Okay, I won't be gone for long. What other games? I think I kept was SNES, Saturn, PS1, PS2, GameCube, and all the games for systems moving. Yeah, I couldn't keep. I've been there. Sometimes you move, it's like, oh, this can't come with us. So. Okay, what in here did I not? Okay, Drakengard's right there. I got my eyes peeled for Rogue Galaxy. That might be actually. Road Trip, Astro Boy, man. Oh, there's Suikoden Tactics. Soul Calibur 3. I didn't show that off. There's Soul Reaper 2. Right. Oh, it's glory. I'll just put that in the box, actually. One of the ones that was PS2 and not GameCube. Or did I put that away? Not thinking. No, it's right here. Maybe Defiance will be in here. All right, it's Covenant. There's another Shadow of Colossus. Jak and Daxter 1. Oh, I have Zelda. I have Twilight Princess. Because of course I do. Of course I own more games in a series that I never play. Not taking anything away from Zelda. Now we're getting into like the PS1 portion of it. Lunar Silver Star Story, Twisted Fantasy Origins, Xenogears, Parasite Eve 2, Brave Fencing Musashi. Now we're talking Shadow Madness, Threads of Fate. This part right here. This is like I want to stream all of this. High speed. And Lunar for that matter. Twisted Metal 3. Or is that 2? That's 2. Lunar. Yeah. Various CDs, Daft Punk, Tool, Metallica, other burnt CDs that I should listen to, and it'd probably be a laugh if I heard them again. Blind Melon for some reason. I just never listened to Blind Melon. I don't know why they're in here. Akira. There should be more games in here than this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's Suikoden, Guitar Hero Live, Lunar 2, Mega Man X6, Thrasher, Skate and Destroy. Yeah. Yeah, like I should really take the games out and put them back, and the press up against each other isn't good either. There's Dead Rising, Legend of Dragoon, Tales of the Abyss. There's Grandia 2. Did I put that aside? I should have. I didn't. I meant to. That can go in with regular Grandia, because I actually want to play Grandia 2 also. What's Grandia? Although it might even be on Steam now. That might be easier. Hey, what's going on, Nick? No rain for Blind Melon. See how comfy Speedy is right now? Hey, Wolfie, how you doing? And like I've already streamed it, but Soul Reaver 1. But yeah, I'm sure, like I have Blood Omen kicking around here someplace. Specifically Chrono Trigger. Yeah, like one of the times I moved, it was like I didn't have room to bring all. Now I'm remembering now, I didn't have space to like bring all my cases, so I'm like I'm gonna put it in like one of these CD things. That's why it's even in them. Otherwise, I never would have bothered. Tony Hawk 2. Here's another little game that you guys might have heard of. I don't know, Chrono something. Yeah. Doing inventory, sort of. Like I'm just kind of just showing off my my magazine collection a little bit. Like I didn't really show that much my magazines. There's just like 2 or 3 I sort of leafed through and left it at that. And then I was like, oh yeah, my PS2 discs are here, so let's remember what games I had. And then I ended up finding like my whole GameCube collection, half of which I didn't realize I owned. That's a little exaggerated, but I didn't remember having Baldur's Gate. I didn't remember having 2 copies of Harvest Moon. Like I thought I had 2 Harvest Moon games, but not 2 of the same one. I didn't think I had Animal Crossing, Pikmin, Splinter Cell, Beautiful Joe 2. So like Beautiful Joe, okay. So Beautiful Joe 2. I'm gonna make a pile here. Beautiful Joe 2. That Trauma game. I don't know if I'll stream some of these. Like I'm gonna put the Blood Omens by each other. Blood Omen actually had like good video game voice acting before that was a thing. Grandia together. I'm glad to hear it, Jeff B. I definitely got a little ragey with Bloodborne, I'm sure. I forget exactly, but I had to have those Bloodborne. It grew on me though. It's good. I like it. How do you even get Harvest Moon twice? I don't know how I got it once, let alone twice. Like, it was probably a case of I bought it because there was a period where I was still living at home where I saved half my paycheck to save to buy a car, and I spent the other half of my paycheck on used video games. So I think some of this was like me just kind of willy-nilly buying stuff. I'm like, well, I kind of liked renting it, and it's the used copies here, so I'll pick it up. So, but I was probably what happened was like, oh, I'll probably play Harvest Moon sometime, so I grabbed it, and then someone I lived with must have had it, and then when they moved, they just didn't take it back. Bad to guess. Siphon filter in that pile. I didn't, when I was going through my games, I don't think that, like, specifically going through the game, siphon filter didn't come up. I should have one of them. Forget. Ugh. What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to put this here. Yeah, I have more PS2 stuff here. I mean, I could go through that too, since we've done this far. And PS1 games, for that matter. This is the only one I'm going to bother showing off in this pile. This is Battle Arena 203. This was the second game that I had for the PS1. It came in a Stone Temple Pilots case. Like, my brother got this for me, and I actually played it a fair bit. You start out with, like, I think it's 24 characters. But, like, everyone you beat the game with will unlock a new character. And then when you beat the game with everybody, like, it unlocks another character. Then when you beat the game with that guy, there's another character. There's lots of characters. Got World of Final Fantasy here. It's another one that I should play. Oh, there's a Mega Man X collection. I should do this too sometime. Because I was talking about Anniversary Collection. I should also do this. There's Rock Band Battle and Chase in it. I can go put that in the pile. Dirge of Cerberus. Dragon Quest. There's Spider-Man too. It's even still in here. I also just saw the newest Spider-Man movie. Oh my god, I loved it. It was just like, because I followed the Spider-Man movies since like the Tobey Maguire ones. I missed one of the Andrew Garfield ones. So I got a lot out of like the most recent one. Yeah, I got Command Mission. I should be able to show that here in a minute. What's going on, Car Quest Camaro? What's going on, everyone? Yeah, first time seeing Speedy. Yeah, Orange Tabby for the win. Oh, yeah. He's like, oh my god, a box. A box in a box. I cannot refuse. Just gonna go in this spot. Persona 4. Yeah. Suikoden 3, but the game's actually in it. Is Tactics in here? Yes. Suikoden Tactics. Go here for now. Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Yes, Stalker Parker. Twisted Metal 2. Twisted Metal 3 is my favorite. A lot of people prefer 2, but like I like 2, but like 3 was my bread and butter. 3 and 4. Yeah. Oh yeah, Speedy being a nice fella right in the camera shot. Duke Nukem Forever. I bought it for the memes of it. Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection, which I actually reference like kind of semi-regularly. Network Transmission, which should be... No, it's not in here. When I streamed this game, I really didn't like it. I liked it. I had no problem with it as a kid, but when I streamed it, you know, a few years ago, I did not like it. Yeah, best Genesis Collection. Hell yeah. Upona. like one of the most unknown RPGs ever. Like, it's a full RPG. I kind of just want to do like one episode of it, just to be like, hey guys, here's this game that you never heard of for the Wii. Poker games. Dark Souls for Xbox. Did I beat Super Boss Base? I think so. I definitely didn't when I streamed it. But I think I beat the Super Boss when I played it 100 years ago. I honestly don't remember. More of my GameCube games. Super Monkey Ball. I need to stream a Super Monkey Ball game also. Right here. Code of Princess. First DS game I got. I didn't really care for it. Or 3DS game, I should say. Yeah, it's not in here. Am I not cheaper preferring Twist 2 over all TM on PS1, but love Twisted Metal Black? I don't think that's odd. 2 seemed like fan favorite when I grew up, and Twisted Metal Black was good. I was not good at it, but I would argue it had the most interesting story of the bunch. It was at least the darkest story. Genesis Collection. Can you still not do that? I forget. The only flaw is you can't combine Sonic 3 with, Sonic and Knuckles expansion. Because they totally should make that available. Lord Dragon King, what do I reckon the rarest game I own is? I know 100% sure what my rarest game is, and that's Bonk's Adventure for the NES. I would actually be surprised if I owned a game that was rarer than that. It's not like the rarest game to ever live, but if you Google it, it's like $500. I haven't looked recently. What's it at? I want to look now. Where's my mouse and my keyboard? But yeah, it's got to be Bonk's Adventure for NES. Which I just happened to get when I went down to the States one year. Kind of my favorite price charting. Went down to the States one year, and my folks are like, well, we'll buy you a game while we're here. And I'm like, I want this one. It's not even like a super long game. Like, I think I beat it the same day I got it, but it's like super valuable now. Bonk's. Hey, buddy. Bonk's Adventure. NES. Oh my god. According to price charting, right now, Bonk's Adventure for a loose copy is $900. It's nuts. Complete price $1,600. That makes more sense to me. Hi, Speedy. Hey, buddy. New price $6,000. Yeah, it's like, what do they say? Even a blind squirrel can find a nut. Like, I didn't get any of these games with the express purpose of like, oh, this is gonna be super valuable someday. But it just turned out that that one game that I got on a fluke is actually like super rare. I do have Guitar Hero 3, Alan. I've played a lot of Guitar Hero 3. Speedy, how high? Speedy says hi. I guess while I'm here, Rogue Galaxy. I don't know. In price charting, it's not saying Rogue Galaxy is even that expensive. It's like $20, according to this site. Although it might increase in value over time if you can't pirate it for some reason. I might have Guitar Hero 3 for PS2 still. I'm not sure. Right, yeah. You're like me. Regardless of what it's worth, you'll never part with it. I'll tell you what, I'd have to be in a pretty serious situation for me to be like... Even though... I guess I would rather have this rare thing than like... like the $1,000 I would get for selling it. Because I'd probably just waste it anyway. Like, it'd be one thing. Now, maybe it'd be worth considering, like, oh, buy, like, the best graphics card money could buy, but I'll sell Bonk's Adventure for it. But it's like, I don't know. I'd rather just have it. I just like having this crap. All this is telling me I should go to my 10-year-old cousin's house. Yeah, I guess so. And let him pick out stocks for me. Oh, for 360. Really? Guitar Hero 3 for 360, super rare? I should have that someplace. Do my rarest game. Blood Will Tell. I didn't know Rogue Galaxy was like so rare, because like this price charting website I'm on is saying it's like worthless. Like that it's not overly expensive. So like I don't know. Like I guess maybe the site's just not super accurate about everything, but I thought it was like pretty good most of the time. Or is it one of those games that's like super hard to come across, but the value's not there yet? Rarest game I've ever owned or most obscure? It's definitely Bonk's Adventure for me. I'm trying to. I have Misadventures of Tron Bond for. Then of course, Chrono Trigger, stuff like that. Oh, it's super rare in Mexico. Gotcha. Can you play the Canadian versions in Mexico? Like it's all PAL, right? Or NTSC, right? Buddy. Mystery drink. Yes, I did. Oh, Fire Pro Wrestling G on PS1. Oh, cool. Did end up having an actual card of SWAT cats for SNS. Oh, PS2 we have in Mexico can play any. Oh, that's cool. Can play any game disc from any region. Okay, so long as you like import stuff, you can do all right then. Oh, nice. Got pristine copies of Clock Tower 1 and Chocobo Races 1 for PS1 that are supposedly rare. Chocobo Racing's rare? I have that. Streamed that in 2017. Yeah, I streamed it between Final Fantasy VII New Threat Mod and Final Fantasy VIII when I streamed it. I didn't know it was rare. I haven't like cataloged most like the value of some of these games. Choco. Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, the PAL version in particular is rare, according to this. Loose 166 for just the disc. Complete in box 256. I'm not sure if this is Canadian or American prices it's showing me. Oh, that's got to be a couple bucks, Vile. Yeah, Mega Man X3 also. Yeah. Mega Man X3 is like one of the only games I got where I'm like, I got it for 50 bucks when I got it, and I knew it was a good deal. But I also bought, I don't have most of the games anymore, but in my early 20s, I thought about starting a video game store. So I bought a used lot of 185 Super Nintendo games off of eBay. But from the same seller, they also had Mega Man X3. So I'm like, well, I'll buy it for 50 bucks and you can just throw that in. So like I got free shipping on it or whatever. But like I forget how much Mega Man X3 is now, but it's more than $50. I know that much. Mega Man 5 is also worth a lot for some reason. Holy shit. PAL Mega Man X3 is $500. Even, excuse me, even our version is 340. It's crazy. How much is 5 now? Now I'm on a completely other tangent. Mega Man 5. Not as expensive as I thought. It's still $100 though. $130 for Mega Man 5. Yeah, Mega Man 7 is also a super valuable one too. I don't have a physical copy of 7. Yeah, $260 for NTSC. Bad boy with a Goldfinger mod. Oh, there you go. Play the imports. Stupid region lock. Only worked on the original Fat Boy PS ones. During the late 90s, while I was collecting Mega Man Classic and X games. Oh, yeah, definitely. Got extremely lucky with X3, I'll say. When I went to a random rental store and saw the game. Have I ever played Discworld? No. Is that like PS1? Holy crap, Vile. You have it in the box? Did I read that right? You have Mega Man X3 in the box? No manual, but like whatever. Chrono Cross first edition, yeah. Well, at least Chrono Cross. I can probably find like complete in box. I mean, like new or whatever. This is in. Let's check some ones. I actually can't get a good reading on your copy. Because on this price charting website, it's like Japanese new price is like $100. It's like that's not right. It's not first edition either, and I can't find it on like eBay. So I'm not even really sure where to look for that. Probably a little wire-like pin, a spiral that told the machine and the disc tray was closed. Okay. Although it was always okay. Gotcha. Basically, it was a disc swap. How much does Clock Tower got? The PS1 Clock Tower. Clock Tower. Although I don't know, I should maybe like, depending how much some of these games are, like if I can sell like 5 of my games for like $2,000, maybe I should think about that. Like if I actually have something to spend that on, I should maybe consider them. For the PAL version of Clock Tower, loose $79, complete in box $267, brand spanking new $762. Whereas our version in the West, $100 loose, $180 complete in box, $460 new. But yeah, I'm sure your copy's still quite valuable, Alan. I just don't know where to even drum up that specific art. How you doing, David? Dragon Seeds. I've never heard of that one. I'm familiar with a few Dragon games, like Dragon Valor, Dragon. That's not Quest or Ball. Discworld is based on the series of novels. Oh, I'm not familiar. Of the same name by Terry Pratchett. Oh, heading to bed. Night, Harv and chat. All right, Cody. Thanks for stopping in. You have yourself a good one. I'll see you around. Purchase the renewed MMX one. SNES boxes. I think the manual is in black and white. Yeah, that is lame. And yeah, thank you for the light. As always. But yeah, I was kind of going through like PS1 games and stuff. I can close this now that Speedy's not in it. Oh, come on. Well, these aren't even PS1 games. This is like stuff that's not games. Except Battle Stations. I don't know why I have that. But another second pass PS1 game, Guardians Crusade. Oh, kind of like a Monster Rancher game. All you did is raise a dragon, train it up, try to beat the game before it eventually dies. Okay. Good with gear, breath attacks. No, that's cool, Vile. I had a similar moment with Breath of Fire 1. Because like I was trying to find a copy of my own for years until like a Specialty Game Shop opened up here. And I saw it and it was $50 and I'm like, I would have bought it. If it was $100, I would have paid $100 for it. Keep looking back, thinking I'm seeing games, and I grab like a handful of them, and it's like CDs and stuff. Arena Toshinden 1, MDK. There's Legacy of Kain. There you go, Vile. Very Legacy of Kain centric episode. This game's not in here, but like I have it around somewhere. Of course, FF9. There's Chocobo Racing. Warcraft 2? That's another one I should play like once. What is Warcraft 2? I have a feeling that's probably a couple bucks. Warcraft 2. I didn't spell it right. Warcraft. I. There we go. It's not really that expensive. $50 in box. That's all right. That's reasonable, I think. Hey, Syra Hoshins, how you doing? Yeah, Battle Arena, Toshinden, FTW. I played a lot of the third one. I didn't play the first one so much. Yeah, BOF1 Prima guide was dope. I never had any Breath of Fire guides. Oh, hey, KJ. Been lurking for a while. Yeah, just mentioned Warcraft 2. Yeah, I was just like, I have the copy of it here. I probably wouldn't play through the whole game, but I think it might be fun to just play for like a stream or two. Just because I know I'll get my ass kicked in it. And my enjoyment of playing it, I think there would be like diminishing returns. Sorry, Speedy. One of the guys had nice artwork. It's like chibi artwork. I perfectly remember cursing that stupid robot. Will not overpower my memories. Yeah, I have Command and Conquer for N64, I think. I like watching the Command and Conquer games and stuff like that. I'm just no good at. Oh, here we go. Azure Dreams. I really like this game. I have the hardest time beating it, though. Like, even when I streamed it, I didn't finish the playthrough. But this is, like, a super nostalgic game for me, Azure Dreams. Maybe I could try it again. It's just the problem with Azure Dreams is, like, if you hit a certain point in the game and you don't beat it, it's kind of like you've done everything story-related. And if you can't beat the game, it's kind of like, well, I'm just going to do something else then. Lunar, complete. WF Warzone. That's taking me back. What was this? Oh, Twisted Metal Small Brawl. I forgot I own the aforementioned Twisted Metal 2. Monster Rancher. Oh yeah, Azure Dreams is great. I did like, I don't know, 4 or 5 streams of it, but then I might have been having like, actually I think what was happening was I was having computer issues, and then I switched to the PlayStation emulator I was using. but then I couldn't carry over the file, like the save file, so I stopped playing. I own Nights into Dreams for some reason. It's even still in here. Like, the part that doesn't surprise, like, I did used to have a Sega Saturn for like a cup of coffee. Like, it wasn't long that I had it, so that's probably when I got it. But never took care or kept track of my old games. Yeah, I wish I had them in a collection. Some of them are still kind of scattered around. What's Beyond the Beyond's value? Let's take a look. What did I do with my keyboard? It's right in front of me. Okay. I don't think Beyond the Beyond's that expensive. It's probably like $30. I actually have that game too. It's a very mediocre RPG for PS1. It's not what I said, game. You could like actually. If you could like do what I want. Why is it not showing up? There it is. PlayStation. Is it $63 complete in box? $30 for just the disc. Yeah, Beyond the Beyond's not great. Only thing I want for Saturn, Symphony of the Night Saturn exclusive. Oh, Shining Force 3. I would think it'd be neat to have Mega Man 8 for Saturn. Yeah, Rando Dungeon Floor Crawler. Yeah, it's like a mystery dungeon, but it's like Konami's spin on it. I really like it. Do I have Threads of Fate? I do have Threads of Fate, Wolfie. I actually want to play that later this year. I'm not sure where the case is. Oh, it's right here. Case is right here. Rue and Mint. And Rod and his butt crack. We'll get to Rod's butt crack when we play Threads of Fate. But believe you me, stuck with me. Legend of Dragoon. Hey, Fox McCloud. Oh yeah, I have tons of PlayStation games. Classic FF8. Worms. World Party. Parasite Eve 2. Another one. Misadventures of Tron Bonne right here. Wait till you play Threads of Fate. Oh, saw it in a shop recently. I haven't played Threads of Fate in so long. And like, it had always been like in the back of my mind. It's like eventually I'd like to get to Threads of Fate. And then when I was originally playing PS1 games, I just never got around to it. But when I revisit, Threads of Fate will be one. Brave Fencer Musashi will be one. I got like 12 RPGs for PS1 I'd like to play. Tornico, The Last Hope. I did a full stream of this game. Oh, it's even still in here. And Dragon Quest VIII for some reason. Probably because I played Dragon Quest VIII immediately after or before or whatever. Oh, what? Did you read my comment about getting Warcraft 2 through GOG and possibly downloading free non-remastered? No, I didn't, Vile. You're not Vile, you're KJ. No, I didn't, KJ. Downloading free non-remastered StarCraft from Blizzard. Yeah. Have both MM Legends 1, 2, and Tron Bonne complete. I should have Mega Man 64 somewhere. And I have Mega Man Legends 2. I am sure that I had it when I lived in this apartment, but I cannot find it. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of a glaring omission in my streamings, or even my Mega Man experience as a whole, like the Legends games. Like, I played 1 back in the day and didn't, like, care for it at overabundance. Tony Hawk 2, classic game. Smackdown, Vanishing Point. X6, Nemesis. Xenogears, very good game. And Fighter Maker. Yeah, Fighter Maker. Oh, actually, I have some work in the morning, so I gotta bounce. Miss chatting with you all. Yeah. Nice to see a change in the stream format. Yeah, thank you, Matt Vaughn. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, night all. Yeah, like I've just been thinking lately. It's like I just want to do some stuff that kind of just break the pace a little bit. So I thought I wanted to do this for a while anyway. So I thought tonight would be the night to kind of do more of a casual thing and to sort of. Well, originally it was more about like, hey, the magazines, but like I got sidetracked on this other stuff. I'm like, why not? Why not? I still haven't found my Einhander disc, but I might find it here in a minute. What else is in here? Nightmare Creatures, for some reason, I have. Order Grand Prix. Tony Hawk 1. Shadow Madness. Which I was super close to. I saw Jade Cocoon, and I'm like, why do I have Jade Cocoon? But it's the demo. I was actually like this close to streaming Shadow Madness like a month ago, but then I didn't. Because Earthbound came out on the Switch, and I'm like, I should maybe play that instead. Disgaea DS. Suikoden. Interactive Disc 7. What? I don't know why that Larry is in there. What? Yeah, I wasn't expecting a Friday stream. Yeah, like, I don't know how to play guitar really, but it's more for the sake, like I got it, and I have Rocksmith. It was more for Rocksmith, but then I never played it. But yeah, I didn't. I've been streaming on Fridays a little more regularly because I haven't been uploading as many like other like short videos and stuff. So I just felt like doing something a little, more casual. Hi, Speedy. Buddy. What? Is that Einhander? No, that's Contender. Too extreme. There's Soul Blade. We were talking about that the other night. Too extreme. Contender. Played Rocksmith for like a week, but then fell off. I just figure, like, since I put so much effort into Guitar Hero, that would probably be the best way to transfer that skill to something that's at least like a life skill that might be useful in some regard at some point in my life. But it's, Hey, thanks, File. Make me want to take out and line up all my PS1 games. Yeah, take a pick. Yeah, do it up, File. And like I want to, just because I was saying before, like I was kind of like wanting to take a break, and I still may take like a week off or whatever. But I thought that maybe if I do some stuff that's like less like formulaic game streaming, that might help just use a different part of my brain for a couple days. I'm not seeing Einhander, but I'm actually not sure where that would be. But what I want to look at, I don't follow that. Oh, we got a couple of games here, which I totally shouldn't be keeping in a pile like this. Mass Effect, Soul Calibur 4, Mega Man Anniversary Collection, Tony Hawk 3, Disc 2 of Chrono Cross, Dragon Quarter. Yeah, this is going to be like a bit of a game time capsule. Saga Frontier, Bushido Blade, Breath of Fire 4. Xenogears Disc 2. Caesar's Palace 2000. Final Fantasy 7. Gran Turismo 2. Oh my goodness. Katamari Damacy. Soul Calibur 2. Dark Souls. Breath of Fire 3. I never have Mass Effect, no. I think there are a lot of good PSX games that I passed by. Oh, PS1 was like golden age. Definitely lots of good stuff on it. That's about all the games I can find. There's my copy of Beyond the Beyond. Right, and command mission right here. Right here. I gotta play this too. So much stuff I gotta play still. Oh yeah, and I originally bought this Konami collection because it had Symphony of the Night in it. I don't think I ever... No, I did play it, but I got stuck somewhere and I stopped playing it. Herzog Sway for Genesis? I never... Excuse me, I've never heard of it. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. Plaid jammies. They're all comfy cozy. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know where my copy of Vinehander is. It might be in like one of these shelves too. Like I have more than this that I've come across. I have Lost Odyssey kicking around. Basically, oh what? Herzog's Way is like the first RTS really ever made. But yeah, Lost Odyssey, it's basically like an unofficial Final Fantasy game from what I understand. It's like a lot of the main Final Fantasy team that wasn't with Square anymore is like, we'll just make our own game. You know what? We're just going to do that. I guess I'll put these back. I have to tidy more of this stuff away. Alright. I'm losing focus pretty hard here now. Oh, he also went on to make a game called Last Story. Yeah. I mean, it's almost the same thing as Final Fantasy. That one I'm less familiar with. But no, I have Lost Odyssey kicking around somewhere too. I got it for like $5, $10. I got it like dirt cheap. What else? Anything? Anything else I can muster? Stream Lost Odyssey. Yeah, I do need to do that. It shouldn't be far. Like I'm surprised I didn't see it when I was pointing games out. Because I thought Lost Odyssey was like kind of handy, but I don't know where it is right now. Hey, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is right here. Only issue about the game is the end grinding in Lost Odyssey. Lost Odyssey was so much better, yeah, than Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, I need to figure out where that is. I also want to play Bug Fables, which is like a Paper Mario game, but not Paper Mario. Well, I suppose. I've kind of run out of stuff I want to show off, so I'll probably wrap this up here. I'm going to try to do more tidying. I have half a mind to do a cooking stream tomorrow. I make no promises that that's going to happen, but I'm thinking about it, so I might. But beyond that, what's Sunday? Probably going to play Chrono Cross again. I got to start doing like a list up of like one-off stuff I want to play. Hi, Speedy. Coming back for the sign-off, buddy. Right, Breath of Fire 6 isn't better than 13 because it doesn't exist. Lord Dragon King spouting facts. About to start FF Tactics. Any tips? I hope someone in the chat has some tips for you. Final Fantasy Tactics I was not good at as much as I wish I was. Oh, Speedy. You gonna roll on your back? Move this. If I scratch your butt enough, you might roll on your back. Are you gonna get on your back so I can rub your belly? No, you're just gonna let me rub your butt. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised he's not throwing himself like on his side. Maybe because it's like a new area. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Maybe because there's stuff in the way he can't. Come on, buddy. Cat butt. Come on, dude. Flip over. There you go. I knew you wanted to, buddy. Oh yeah, that's nice. Is that tasty? Is that tasty hand? That tasty hand, buddy. Get Thunder God Sid. I believe that is the winning answer. Get Thunder God Sid. Step 1, get Thunder God Sid. Step 2, win the rest of the game. You had a rough time. Excuse me. Pardon me. Well, I'm just not as good at like strategy RPGs as I would like to be. So don't worry about it too much. Come on, buddy. Link it directly. Yeah, like YouTube won't let us link stuff in the chat. Can you hear him purring? Probably not. He's purring. He's purring a bunch. I didn't even realize you could actually see these games off in the corner. I didn't even mean to do that. That's way better. Speedy being nice. Now I'm choking. Anyway. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try to do anything more with like the actual Final Fantasy Tactics like world. It seemed like they were going to, and then they're like, nah. Yeah, loved how Speedy's head popped in from the side of the treasure chest. What you doing, Andrew? I got you. Oh, I think you caught a bit of purr action. I hope so. He's a very purry fella. But yeah, I suppose, guys, I'm going to sign off here now. Thanks for joining me while I just kind of like messed around, looked at some of my old magazines and like my PS2 GameCube collection. I'm actually happy to have done that because I found like, 12 games that I either A, thought I lost or never realized I owned. Like I said, Sunday or Saturday, I might do a cooking stream. I might not. Like, no promises on that. But I might. Then Sunday I'll be Chrono Cross again. Then whatever I'm going to do. Yeah, thanks for this. This was fun. I'm not really sure if there's like much, if there's much else along this vein that I could do for like a casual sort of stream. If you have any ideas, just always let me know in the chat or the comments or whatever if you like. So thanks again, folks. Don't forget the lard, and I'll see you later. Say goodbye, Speedy. Speedy. You're letting me down, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, definitely can't forget the lard for the cooking stream, that's for sure. That would be a sin. Like if Breath of Fire 6 were to exist, which thankfully it doesn't.